Hello, Capricorn, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your June Taroscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And we have a new moon in Gemini on June 3rd that's starting off the month. And the focus for the Capricorn suns, risings, and moons is going to be in the 7th house. And that's all about harmony and balance and puppy dogs. And so you're going to be bringing everything into harmony and balance with the South Node, Saturn retrograde, and Pluto retrograde hovering in your sign for quite some time and for at least another year or so, which will be joined by Jupiter. A lot of changes are happening. The rules are changing. Things are dying off, going away. Everything is transforming, and you really need to take a good look at the past, clearing that up, past lives, because they no longer serve you. So this is about bringing the past couple of years into harmony and balance. The June full moon is in Sagittarius, and that will be in your 8th house, and that for you will be about sharing and shared resources. So I also feel that there could be a partnering up for some Capricorns, sun signs, risings, and moons. And that's where the sharing and the sharing of the resources comes in. And also I'm feeling, because with Capricorns, it is all about work and money most of the time. So somebody may have an overflow of work and share that with you, and or vice versa, because there's more than enough to go around. And the Hounds are affirming that. Now I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck today, and I'm going to pull an animal totem card for the month of June from the Colette Baron Reed Animal Spirit deck. I'm going to pan down so you can see me pull the cards, and then I'll come back up and read them for you. So let's take a look. I have already shuffled these for time saving's sake. And I want this card. This says firm foundation, but it is reversed. And this is patience and planning. And then this one over here, authority. So this makes sense to me anyway. It may not be the smoothest month for the Capricorn, sun signs, risings, and moons. And your animal totem, beautiful. It is elephant spirit. And elephant spirit says learn from the past. And that goes perfectly with what I just said about the South Node being in Capricorn, because it's really hovering in there. And it's about going over the past, your past lives, learning from those mistakes, and making sure that you realize, I got to fix this, I'm sorry, making sure that you realize that those things no longer serve you. They're over, they're done with, they're past. You can still think about them, but you have to detach from the way you feel about those things. Now that first card, firm foundation, this is definitely a Capricorn card. This is root chakra. Sorry about that. I have a puppy who is a little bit ridiculous. First time in all the signs that I've recorded that they have gone off. We have really bad storms and tornado watches, so the alerts keep coming through on my phone too. And I just wanted to make you aware in case it gets a little crazier in here. The root chakra. I'm going to pause this for right now. I am so sorry about that, Capricorns, and I know how you guys are, so I'm sure that really annoyed you, but I would typically maybe start over on the recording. However, I've already picked the cards. I've already said a lot, and so here I am back again. We're at firm foundation. This is the root chakra. This is Capricorn. So take a look at that. It is the color red. And firm foundation, this is saying that there is something clogging, blocking, preventing the flow of your root chakra. You could be making a lot more money. You could feel safer and secure. So I would suggest wearing red, of course, focusing on that root chakra, maybe doing some breath work and cleansing for the root chakra. I know I have a video on how to cleanse the root chakra, but there's a lot of really great information on Google, but you can even look up videos on YouTube, not by me, but I do have one, and try and get that root chakra into alignment. And also about the firm foundations, this is saying any kind of relationship, partnership, venture that you are getting ready to go into, you want to make sure that that is on a firm foundation, because I'm feeling that something that's coming up is not. And you may be looking at the superficial and the feelings that are coming up about this and the excitement, and you're not really thinking about the logical portion of it. Okay, so patience and planning. This is telling me that you have to be a little bit more patient because, unfortunately, and I know the Capricorns have been waiting a long time, things are changing. Things are in flux for all of you Capricorn suns, risings, and moons up until May of 2020. You have to be really patient. The planning portion is you want to prepare and get ready for everything that you want to bring into your life, everything that you want to change. So start making those lists. Make the new moon wish list. Make the full moon wish list of the things that you want to get rid of. And then just sit back and patiently wait. And make sure that you're going out and having fun in the meantime. Now the authority figure shows up. And this really reminds me a lot of Capricorn, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is in your sign right now, but it is retrograde. And this is saying that there is a very heavy authoritative figure hanging over, and it could actually be Saturn. And Saturn is the rule maker. He is Father Time. He is the karma police. So you may be having to pay some dues before being able to fully move forward, like that patience and planning, the firm foundation. People generally do not like Saturn because you're going to pay for any wrongdoing from the past. And that is definitely part of this elephant spirit totem, where he's saying, learn from the past. And I think it goes in correlation with this Saturn, because the South Node is also hanging out with Pluto and Saturn. Capricorn is really highlighted right now up through May of 2020, maybe a little bit further, because there is so much planetary concentration there. Things are changing up for all of us, not just the Capricorn suns, risings, and moons, but the biggest effect is on you. So, yeah, you're just going to have to deal with some yuckiness, some heaviness, some big changes, but with that comes transformations. Don't forget, your highlight for the new and the full moon is partnerships, possibly marriages, improvement of marriages, harmony, balance, sharing, and shared resources. So there's always good with this muck. And once again, I just want to apologize for all the chaos. That's what it's like when you're recording live, and I can't redo this because then it wouldn't be authentic, and I like to stay authentic. So thank you for putting up with me. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, share it with your Cappy friends. Click the the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. If you were really pissed off about this, then give me a thumbs down and let me know about it. Like I said, I'm sorry. Hopefully you will come back in July for your July Tarot Scope. Until then, have a great June, Caps.